Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope you're all having a beautiful Thursday. And as always, your cup is full of happiness. So yeah, when I saw this house today, I'm like, I have got to share this with you. Just when we thought we saw the best of the best in Pennsylvania a few episodes ago, I came across this one. And this was at 133 West Division Street in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, 54935. And this house was built in 1869. It has 4,534 square feet of living space, and it's on a little more than a half an acre, and it's been on the market for 35 days. We've got to check it out. These are finds. Look at this gorgeous structure. And this would be considered Victorian with like an Italianate influence. And I have to say it, they just don't build houses like this anymore. So if you're looking in Wisconsin, definitely go check this out and leave us a comment. Wow. Look at your landscaping area in the front and wrought iron fence around the exterior. Beautiful. 149.9. So we're going in and we're headed right into the kitchen as we see. Did you expect the kitchen to be 1869? So they've definitely modernized it, and it's nice and open with a flat top range. We do have our nice island with counter high chairs. We have a window to the right of your sink. Look at this house. Beautiful floors. They may be laminate floors in the kitchen at least, but go check it out. And as always, the listing agent and the addresses are found in the description box below every video. And this is Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, on a little more than a half an acre. So there's what we have of a kitchen. And we're just going to keep going. So there's some natural hardwood floors, and look at the woodwork in this house. Remember to leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think of these three properties today, whether or not you're looking to move to Wisconsin. It's just always interesting to see how much house we get for our money in different states and different towns. And if you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community and definitely meander through the episodes. So here's what we have of a pantry, and they left us a French press. They knew I was coming, you guys. Cheers. Wow, look at this. This is just something, isn't it? This is a house. This is a statement piece. This is the kind of house that you just can't unsee, at least in my opinion. Wow, I absolutely love this. This would be a fantastic house to just go in and see and get the lay of the land. And again, if walls could talk, can you just imagine the stories this house would tell us, built in 1869? Wow, there's just one of the staircases, I would imagine. Oh my goodness. The parties, the weddings, the events you could have in this house. Beautiful. We are missing a couple little spindles there, though, we'd want to replace. Wow, look at the wide hallway. This is amazing. This is a stunner. Oh my goodness, look at the other staircase. Oh my goodness. Isn't this something? This is just a piece of art. It's a work of art. So there we do have one fireplace. Beautiful floors. There is a mix. There's a variation of interior with this house, that's for sure. Interior colors. Wow. Stained glass. Absolutely beautiful. I hope somebody scoops this up and calls it home and gives it the love that it so deserves, right? I'd love to know the history on this. Wow, look at this. We're going to look past personal belongings. We see a colorful palette, beautiful fireplaces. This would be an undertaking. Maybe you want to move in with somebody in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, on a half an acre and live possibly in one of the most beautiful homes in the neighborhood, I would imagine. Could be the talk of the town if you want to get kind of fancy. Want to be a fancy Nancy in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin? Here you go. Wow. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so there's your double refrigerators. Maybe they used it for a business. So there we do see some issues with the ceiling, which would be no surprise. Looks like they were working on things. Looks like we have some baseboard heat. Wow, this is just something, isn't it? I love to find houses like this. So there's what we see of one of the bathrooms. Wow, look at the curves. She has curves, guys. She has curves, including that staircase. Wow. Wow, just beautiful. And the rooms are going to be spacious. This is incredible. And I know I keep saying it, but wow, it's just gorgeous. Be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think of this gorgeous house in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And if you live in Fond du Lac or in the Fond du Lac County, let us know how it's treated you, how long you've been there, what brought you to the area. Did you grow up there? Provide us a little information if you would, please. And it does have a population. The county has a population of 104 people. And your property tax rate in Fond du Lac County is 1.62%. And the median home values come in just under $270,000. Wow. Could you imagine living in a house this size? You'd get lost. You could play some really good hide and go seek. Just gotta have a little fun, you guys. The weekend's coming. Can you believe it? We're almost done the 4th of July already. And didn't I just say that a few episodes ago? Before you know it, it's going to be the 4th of July. And here we're almost at it. One more week. So here's another bathroom. It looks like it's been updated. There's our clawfoot tub. Nice. Yeah, this is impressive. Just the structure itself is impressive. There's your water heater built in. Look at that. This has character all day long, and it definitely has possibilities for the right person. I'm not blind to the fact that, it's going to need some money and motivation, but it looks like we could move right in there, and we could all move in there together, I would say. Maybe not all 82,000 of us, but, a few of us could move in there and give it a go. Wow, this is something. Just keeps going. So here we're moving down into the basement. Looks like the ductwork has been upgraded. Wow. Here's a little bit of your backyard. Look at this. Willow trees, wrought iron fence. Wow. So there's what we do see of the back entrance there. Or that might be the front. So that's your little garden area. Yeah, it looks like we have a couple entrances. They even left you the spare tire so you can hook up a tire swing. Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Wow. Look at this. Oh, it has a garage too. Look at that. And I think we're going to get a fire pit. We can meet up and have a conversation. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, we have a garage and the house that has just shy of 4,700 square feet of living space. So it's a brick structure with wide eaves and a lot of detail. Yeah, it would take a special person to renovate this or just keep it going and bring it back to its natural era, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's your garage. Looks like it may have some space on the second story of that as well. Paved driveway. Yeah, look at the detail. So here's a bit of the town. And again, we're in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and Fond du Lac County. Yeah, there's another view of it. Thank goodness for drones. Look at that. Wow. Look at the size of that house. If you have any information on this property, let us know in the comments. That'd be great. Wow. Could you imagine being up there in that third or fourth story, looking out that window? I love the front doors. Wow. Everything about it. And I'm not really a lover of Victorian homes, but this one is something. Right on a corner lot, you're going to be able to walk to your local amenities. Yeah, take a look at that. Woo! Somebody's going to save that one, I hope. Wow, it's been on the market for more than 30 days. And it is at 133 West Division Street. Holy moly. and that is Fond du Lac, Wisconsin 54935. And it does have a 2-car garage built in 1869. Let's check it out. Where are we on the map? So yeah, you're going to have a lot of local amenities, including La Mexicana restaurant. Unique Goods is nearby. And you have a music garden nearby in Hamilton Park. You have Fat Joe's Burgers and Brew. We are set. All right, so let's scroll out here. Let's see here. Fond du Lac. So here we have Whispering Springs Golf Club nearby if you want to get a little more fancy. Schmitty's Bar and Grill's up to the north. So we are off of Highway 41. Mount Calvary's up here to the northeast. We have Dottieville over here to the east as well. We have Woodhull over to the west. And there we have it, right off of 41. And Eden is right down here to the south of us as well. And Dexter and Van Dyne are up to the north of us. And then here, we're going to check out your half an acre here. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Look at that parcel. Beautiful. That needs to go to the right person, of course. And if you're looking in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, this is $149,900. And you're going to be near a lot of local amenities, too. How sweet is that? 133 West Division Street. It's been on the market 35 days, and it states here, step back into history and immerse yourself in the historic Fond du Lac diamond in the rough. The home offers loads of potential as one-of-a-kind Wisconsin mid-1800s Victorian home with 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, over 4,500 square feet, and you have to bring it back to its former glory. Large detached garage, hardwood floors, dual staircases, custom stained glass, woodwork, painting, and you name it. And it states here that the history on this one shows it was listed for, well, it was sold for $121,000 back in 2023. Then they listed it for $149,900, sold it for $135,000. Then they sold it, or I'm sorry, then they listed it for $249,000 back in October of 2024. Then they removed it. Then they listed it in May for $179,900. Now they're down to $149,900 because it does take a specific person or a specific party of people to buy a home like this. And so when we look at the assessment on $295,100, shows the taxes are coming in just under $4,900 at $4,841. So that's Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and that's $149,900. Never be afraid to make an offer. These properties are placed on the market to be sold. And wow, that is quite a find. So let's take a look at the street view. Wow, look at that. This is the kind of house you just can't unsee. Wow, that is just amazing, isn't it? Just gorgeous. So here's our neighborhood. There's your sidewalks for that walkability. There is your neighborhood. And you can, of course, do your research, as I always say. But that is just beautiful. So we're just going to see what I did with it here because I gave it a little renew, or just a little freshen up. There you have it. I used the same paint colors. And I just planted some fresh landscaping, put some window boxes on those gorgeous windows. Just gave it a fresh coat of paint, so this is what our beauty could look like. All spruced up with a little lipstick. And this is $149,900. Gorgeous house nonetheless, even without the sprucing up. Okay, now we're going to head in Nekoosa, Wisconsin right here. This one's on 5 acres if any of you are looking for 5 acres. This is $148,000, built in 1973. And the house has 2 bedrooms and a half a bath, it says. And it states it's 418 square feet of living space. 732 West 15th Drive in Nekoosa, Wisconsin, 54457. Let's check it out. 5 acres. Way to go right here. Sweet. This is a cute little place. 5 acres. So there's your approximate lot line. Nice square parcel. So we are in Nekoosa, which is in Wood County. Population in Wood County is around 73,800 people. Now we see this house has a metal roof on it, which is nice. Saves you. Adds some value. And Wood County has a property tax rate 1.31 to 1.51%, and your median home values are coming in just under $230,000. It's a sweet place in the woods for you right here in Wood County. And this is Nekoosa, Wisconsin. Cute little place. It has a window AC unit. There's your little garden area. Little front pad there. The woods of Wisconsin. $148,000. Looks like they just may have marked it off with a survey, possibly. But again, go check it out in person, get the lay of the land. 5 acres. It's not a bad price for 5 acres. With a well, septic, and utilities. We have to remember, it's not just 5 acres in the house. And if all those things are in working order, this may be a great buy for somebody. And remember, you can always make an offer. Looks like they might have had fence posts and some fencing on the property at one time. Or maybe it's still intact, can't quite see it. There's your long driveway to your peace and privacy. Cute little place. All right, we're going in. So there's your little wood stove, vinyl flooring in your kitchen, electric range. You do have a window above your basin sink. Nice. This is $148,000. So there's that paneling we all love. Somebody can bring this back to life too. Look at this. 5 acres. Double basin sink. Light and bright interior space. This might be a home office. If you want to just go out to the woods, work from home, and call it a day. So there's what we see of the bathroom. And sorry, guys, I can't even close the lid for you today because there isn't one. Coffee is kicking in, you guys. Cute little bathroom nonetheless with your little wall sink and your window. We're all set. Yeah, this has potential too. 5 acres of land. Now, I don't know if those are bunks. Kind of looks like you just put some mattresses on those. That's what it looked like. That little wood stove probably heats you right out of there when it's less than 750 square feet of living space, right? Yeah, that new roof's going to save you too. And if it's got a good foundation or good basement, well, septic utilities, you'd be all set. 5 acres. And again, this is Wood County. It's going to have a nice array of wildlife roaming through there too. So there's your well cap. Nice. Looks like it's been updated. There's your parcel. Looks like you're going to have some neighbors, but they're not right on top of it. Beautiful. This is 732 West 15th Drive, and that's Nekoosa, Wisconsin. And there's your driveway. Wow, that took some time. So if it's got an established driveway, well, septic and utilities, 5 acres, and that is, it's 418 square feet of living space, it says, but you could totally add on to that if you wanted, more interior space. Built in 1973, and here's where we are on the map. So there's your parcel with the 5 acres. We have an ATV park right nearby, sweet, and Craig's Porch. And then we have Lure Bar and Grill and Evanson's Marine. So you're going to not be too far from a boat launch, more than likely, at, let's see, what's that say? Peterwell Lake. So we have Syracuse Park up here to the northeast. Lake Arrowhead is right up to the north. Big Flats down to the south. And Monroe Center, right there. Red marks the spot right off of 13, it states. And let's see, this is 39, Highway 39 also, near West Almond and Bancroft. Sweet find right there for any of you looking in Wood County and you want 5 acres of land. And here is your satellite view. And there, that doesn't really outline it, but it gives you the red mark nonetheless. Sweet. Nice find. 5 acres, and that is Pettenwell Lake, I think is how you pronounce that. Pettenwell Lake. 732 West 15th. Nekoosa, Wisconsin, 54457. And it is on 5 wooded and secluded acres on a quiet, no outlet private road just minutes from the lake. Cozy cottage with new well, 2 small bedrooms, open kitchen/living room, freestanding wood stove, large windows overlooking the woods, half bath, a 5x10 entry, very clean and well cared for cottage with a metal roof, newly painted exterior, great location for up north secluded retreat surrounded by woods yet close to Rome Lakes area and your Sand Valley golf course. Sweet. Lots of wildlife, it states also, of course. And when we look at this, it was sold for $43,900 back in 2001, sold again for $54,900 in 2001 again, and now they're listing it 25 years later for $148,000, and the house is 53 years old. And on an assessment of $57,800, shows the taxes coming in at $1,329, and there's no street view, of course. So that's $148,000 on 5 acres in Nekoosa, Wisconsin 54457. It's a nice find for one of you out there. Now we're going to head out into Wisconsin Rapids. This is a cute find too for $75,000, and this is just shy of an acre of land. And it has 718 square feet, 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom at 7840 Grove Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin 54494. Let's check it out. This is also Wood County. So again, it's 73,800 people, and your median home values are just under $230,000. Sweet. We have a shingle roof with this one. Looks like we have a fenced yard, at least partially fenced. Nice. Paved driveway. This is like a little cabin build. Having the attached garage is sweet, isn't it? This is cute. So it looks like they have like metal for your trim around the front, right in front of your, right around the front door. Very nice. Looks like you're going to be near water with this one as well. And just shy of an acre. So if you don't want 5 acres and you don't want a big mansion, this one would suit your needs. Oh, nice. Look at this. This looks really peaceful, doesn't it? Wisconsin Rapids in Wood County. Beautiful chimney. So there's your deck space. And I have a feeling this one's going to need finished, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But that's all right. That would not bother me at all. So there's your wood stove. Looks like they started with the brickwork along the wall. You have a lot of natural woodwork on the inside as well. And this is $75,000. How cute is this? So it looks like we're right behind this wall here. We have the kitchen. Looks like that carpet may be covering some plywood floor. But again, go check it out. Go get the lay of the land. Just shy of an acre. Yeah, this is potential. So here's our kitchen. So if any of you are looking for a small cabin that you want to complete, this one would work. And if you want just close to an acre. You have an electric range. Do you have a microwave? 2-door refrigerator. Here's what we have of a bathroom. Nice. Does have some tile work. Here's the bedroom. Again, there's your platform that you could put your mattress right on there, or futon. Yeah, this just needs finished up. Another house looking for its person, right? That's what it's all about. Remember, you're welcome to share these episodes with your friends and family. And definitely meander through the episodes if you're looking for a cabin like this, if you're looking for a house, of course, if you're looking for acreage. And a few episodes ago, I showed you 40 acres at $1,500 an acre, and that's in Arkansas. So definitely meander through the episodes. This is very pretty. It's very nice when they have drone shots. So there is what looks to be your shower. Could be your shower. Going to be your shower. Could turn that like into a sauna shower. There's your garage. That's fantastic. That helps you out when you need a place to store things. There's some of our parcel. I'd have an outdoor shower with all this privacy. That'd be fantastic. Beautiful. Oh, and look at that. There's our dear friend coming by to say hello. Slow down and wave to your neighbor. And this is Wisconsin Rapids in Wood County. Very fine. $75,000 house right there. Perfect. 7840 Grove Avenue. And that's Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin 54494. Let's see where we are on the map. Grove Avenue's right here. Buena Vista Creek is nearby, along with Lake Wazeeka Red Sand Beach. We also have Southwood Country Disc Golf. Sweet. Any of you play disc golf? I hear it's a really fun game. We also have Riders Roadhouse and Grill and Savory Steakhouse, fine casual dining nearby. Alrighty, so let's see here. We're right near Home Depot also. Coddington is over here to the east, and we have Wisconsin Rapids, Port Edwards, Bancroft right over here off of 39. And there you have it. And Byron, is that what that says? To the north of us there. Red marks the spot, Wisconsin Rapids. And here is your satellite view, just shy of an acre. There you go. Nice square parcel tucked back in the trees, enhancing your privacy. Very nice. You have quite a few local amenities. 7840 Grove Avenue. States here that affordable town of Grand Rapids bungalow resting on a private and wooded double lot. You're located within a block of Lake Wazeeka and featuring a half-log exterior siding, enclosed breezeway, 2-stall detached garage for all of those toys. Interior is a work in progress with a wood-burning stove. And as your current source of heat, it's partially finished. Full bathroom and 1 bedroom with a walk-in closet. Opportunities don't present themselves often, so if you're interested in this, I'd get on it. And it was sold for $53,000 back in 2001. Now they're asking $75,000 25 years later, and the house is 71 years old. And on an assessment of $59,100, the taxes are coming in at $869. And of course, you can always call Wood County Clerk's Office for accurate tax detail. And the property tax rate in Wood County is 1.31 to 1.51%. And that is Wisconsin Rapids for $75,000, just shy of an acre. Sweet little house right there, cottage. And then we have this one in Nekoosa, Wisconsin, on 5 acres for $148,000. And then we have this gorgeous Victorian on with 4,534 square feet on a little more than a half an acre of land. Wow, beautiful finds today. Now, for the cost of living for Wisconsin, SoFi didn't provide me any information, which I thought was kind of wild. But it says here, the overview, according to AI, is 1% to 2% below the national average for your cost of living in Wisconsin. Single adult typically needs around $24.50 per month to live, with a family of 4 requires about $53.96 per month. Now, if you live in Wisconsin or any of these counties, Fond du Lac County or Wood County, let us know in the comments if you think that that is accurate. Housing median home prices are roughly $343,700, so these houses are way below that median home price. And utilities range around electric $111, while natural gas is typically below the national average. Food and groceries, you can spend just under $400 a month. That depends on your palate. And then it goes into transportation costs and city-to-city comparisons, so on and so forth. So I would say you're going to be needing, when you do the math, looks like you're going to need probably $50,000 a year might cut it. And it's very similar to the previous state that we were in. And that'll do it for today's episode. And this is Wisconsin, beautiful Victorian, and a couple of, basically cottages or cabins in the woods. And that'll do it for today's episode. Wherever you find yourself today, hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. We'll see you in the next episode because more houses with low price and high potential are definitely coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.